Woo! I had to make my paused entrance there. That's right. I do Dr. Nick Rivera impressions from The Simpsons. I'm damn proud of it too. Okay. So guys, what did you think of the fact that spring? Well, it was an extended winter, right? Did you enjoy the extended winter? Yeah. Woo! All right, extended winters. You, sir? I think you loved it. I think you're lying. No. Last Sunday, you know the snow. No, actually, I was reading on the Weather Network. It said, it was exactly 1 week ago when the last snowstorm happened, and there was a special statement. Whatever they you know how the weather statements they write down stuff, and it said the latest in a battle between spring and a very stubborn winter is that winter refuses to. No, I was like, no, that's bullshit. Winter didn't refuse to do anything. Winter does what winter's trained to do. You know what happened? It was spring. Spring got up and said, hey, all you people, why don't you go fuck yourself? See, spring, now here, let me explain the rationale. Spring is a woman, right? If a woman feels underappreciated, then a woman will make herself scarce. A woman will not come around. A woman will not, want to cook. I'm not saying that women should cook necessarily anyway, but a woman will not want to be around you. Spring basically felt underappreciated because all our asshole is all we do is, use spring to, what do people do in spring? I don't know. This is so stupid. Okay, but anyway, spring felt underappreciated, and spring said, go fuck yourself. Now, you might be thinking, well, this is a great weekend. What's this guy talking about? It's spring. It's a beautiful day today. Tomorrow's going to be even better. All right, yeah, fine. But here's the thing. Spring was hiding in a cave somewhere. Now, this weather that you see here, it's because spring was in a cave going, fuck you, I'm not coming out. Go to hell. But then there was a bear ransacking the cave. The bear came and saw Spring, chased Spring out, so Spring had no choice. But once the bear finishes ransacking the cave, Spring was going to go back in and hibernate, and we're going to get that shit weather that we got last Sunday. What do you think? I'm an amateur meteorologist. So Spring is, good old Spring. That's how Spring talks too. What else was I going to say? Oh, TTC. Somebody mentioned the TTC. I think it's maybe Stuart. You ever get surprised by things you see on the TTC? Like I was on the TTC the other day, the streetcar, and there's a guy at the back, just like sitting there. You can tell he was intoxicated, right? That's such a treat. You never see that intoxication on streetcars. But he was intoxicated, and he was just sitting there. He was talking loudly. And I just try to mind my own business, like I don't try to listen to people, but when you're talking loudly enough at some point, some shit still diffuses through my ears. I can't help it, even though, no matter how hard I try. And so he was talking about, you guys, this is really great, basically talking gibberish. Then at one point, he said this, he said, nobody asked him a question, but he said, I was on my way to the Yankees game. And then he had a can of Stiegel in front of him. So he goes, I was on my way to the Yankees game. But then I got sidetracked. And now, first of all, if you didn't hear that, if my acting was too good for you guys, what I said was, the guy said that I was on my way to the Yankees game, but then I got sidetracked. Now, sidetracked. Is there anybody who's wondering what he meant by sidetracked? It's 8 in the evening. He's on a streetcar drinking Stiegel. He was supposed to go to the Yankees game. I wonder what happened. I don't think, is anybody going to think this guy had I got sidetracked. I got a call from the office, an important business meeting, and they said, our new product line is in trouble. You have to come over right away. Does anybody think that's what he meant by sidetrack? No, I don't think so. It's pretty fucking obvious to everyone on the face of the planet how he got sidetracked. And I think he continued to get sidetracked the rest of that night. And I wish I could see him now. I would like to see how sidetracked he is now. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Still on the topic of TTC. They don't like that very much. Okay, sorry. I'll give you some more. You guys like you guys think the TTC? No?
Yeah.
That's why you go.
Right.
Oh,
Why is it?
okay, then this is going to be the worst set in the history of ever. But I'm going to go with it anyway. TTC. Okay, has anyone lost their phone on the TTC? No? Let me ask this question. Probably even a better question. Has anybody ever lost their phone under the TTC? No? Under the TTC. Well, I bet you probably think that's the stupidest thing you've ever heard, right? Losing it. Well, maybe you don't quite think that anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a phone that used to be mine that I lost under the TTC. I was running to catch a streetcar. I ran. It was in I don't know where it was. It was in my pocket. Next thing I know, I'm on the streetcar, but my phone is down below. I probably heard a crunch as the streetcar drove by. I came back to look for it because I realized I didn't have my phone. At the same stop where I got on, lo and behold, beside the tracks, was this phone, which is my phone, and I know because I checked the serial number. I can see the serial number, and I checked it when I got home against my papers. It's the exact fucking phone that and you know what people, when I was a little depressed, like if you lose something like a phone, I mean, people lose their phones, like at Spadina Station, I got to Spadina Station, they were like, I was like, oh shit man, I was in a shitty mood, I lost my phone, they were like, hey, it's okay. We lose phones. People lose phones. We're human, right? First of all, I was like, hell yeah, shit yeah. That's so true, of course. If I was like a horse or a donkey with a phone, this never would have happened. I would have just put this under my saddle. Or my ass, or wherever donkeys. Or if I was a kangaroo, I'd have a pouch. Right? Then I wouldn't have to worry about it. It's just because I'm human. Thanks a lot. I don't need your pity, guys, to help me feel better. Is my time up? Okay. In that case, I will just leave by saying, I was going to say something about Donald Trump. Actually, I will do my Donald Trump. You guys like Donald Trump? No? Of course you don't. Okay. You know who would be better candidate to run president than Donald Trump? Donald Duck. Donald Duck. And you know what? Donald Duck would be better. You can't. He could say exactly the same stuff that Donald Trump is saying, all the stupid bullshit that Trump is saying, and I'd still rather vote for Donald Duck. You know why? Because I would just want to see him up there talking. I would just want to see him up there going, and I'd be like, hey, you gotta see this guy. Look at this guy talk, man. I can't understand what he's saying. Who the fuck? We got a president who talks like a Neanderthal duck crossed with a chimpanzee. All right, that's more than my time. Thanks, guys.